Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, of course, today's no different. Today, we're hearing that a detective has revealed that Tom Girardi was never actually injured in the burglary, despite Erika Girardi's claims on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We're going to get into all of those details now. Before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're hearing that Tom Girardi was not injured during an alleged break-in at his Pasadena mansion in January, despite the claims of Erika Girardi made on the September 15th episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Following Wednesday's show, which featured Erika, who was telling Kyle Richards that Tom Girardi confronted a burglar and then he had to get eye surgery, and then her son showed up and then rolled his car 5 times. Well, after sharing these details, it was told by a detective who told the son Tom Girardi was not injured, confirming there was no contact between Tom and the supposed burglar. He said Tom was sleeping in his bedroom and he heard someone in the closet. Tom called out and thought it was his son, but he couldn't tell because it was dark. He heard someone and saw a shadowy figure, to which he called out for his son, thinking it was Erika Girardi's police officer son, but no one responded. This is everything that the detective stated. Now, eventually after that, the intruder left the home without any confrontation, but it was raising a lot of red flags for people because there was no footage of this person from what we're hearing. We didn't see anything. The detective keeps going. Tom showed me where he believes some cufflinks were taken. They were missing from the closet, the detective recalled. However, because there was no security camera footage available, along with the lack of evidence and leads, the department suspended the case. We didn't have any security video or security cameras. We didn't have any leads, and we suspended the case because we really didn't have anything to go on. Okay, but hold on, wait, there's more. Now, continuing on about the interaction with Tom Girardi, the detective and his team, from what we're hearing, supposedly thought Tom Girardi was struggling mentally. The quote that was given was, he gave a statement saying he was traveling all over the place, but it just didn't seem like that was possible. It didn't seem like he would, because he was pretty old. So I don't know if it's like dementia or Alzheimer's starting to kick in or something like that, the officer continued with. Because he was concerned of Tom Girardi's well-being, though, the detective said he contacted the recently disbarred attorney's brother, younger brother, Robert Girardi, who now technically has full conservatorship. I spoke to the brother and he told me that he was already in court trying to get conservatorship over him. We had also contacted some facilities that help with elderly people that would check on him and make sure that he was okay. As for the claims that Erika Girardi made about her son, Tommy Zizzo's car accident, which reportedly happened in the snow, the detective shared that he did recall hearing about an incident of that nature around the time of Thomas Girardi's alleged burglary. Okay. All right, there's a lot to go off here. So mind you, again, we saw this play out on the episode where Erika was sharing this information, and she's been called every name in the book all over Twitter and social media because a lot of fans don't believe some of the stuff that's coming out of her mouth. Now, does that mean that it's necessarily not true? Absolutely not. This just could be a wild series of unfortunate events that are technically constantly occurring when it comes to Erika and her family. However, I've seen a timeline on Twitter. When you lay it out from the time that Erika filed for divorce to the LA Times article coming out to Tom Girardi getting a conservatorship to the burglary to being diagnosed with Alzheimer's and dementia, and then all of a sudden having to go in for eye surgery, him having a car accident where he allegedly rolled the car and was left there for 12 hours, then needing surgery but not getting the surgery on his brain, but then her son getting into another car accident, and then the house being put up for sale and the assets being liquidated, but then there's a burglary. It really does add up to make you think, what the hell is actually going on? Again, though, that does not make them not true. All right. So with that, guys, I've given you the information, but I have a lot of questions when it comes to everything that's going on with the burglary and what was said by the detectives, because it kind of debunks everything that Erika was saying when she let us know on the show that he actually confronted the burglar. And when she gave us this information, she made it almost seem in our opinions and fans' opinions, that the reason that he had to get eye surgery was because of confronting the burglar. So it's a lot. My questions are, how do you guys feel about the detectives chiming in on this and saying that there was no actual confrontation, no meetup between Tom Girardi and the burglar? How also do you guys feel about them pretty much throwing out the case because there was a lack of evidence? Don't you think there would have been something that would have been caught on camera? Or was this just a very clever burglar? It could be. All right, guys, I've asked you the questions, and don't forget, tomorrow we have a filled day. So Monday, we're going to be going over the Real Housewives of Potomac with Jason on Down with Jason. We'll be doing that on his channel, obviously. We'll also be talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City over here on my channel. We'll be talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City over with DJ Richie Sky. And we'll be doing a 90-Day Fiancé recap along with a Bravo Hot Topics breakdown from this weekend's latest, I guess you could call them scandals, on Jason's channel again. So we do have a full pack day. I will make sure that I post everything in the community tab, and that's going to be followed by a full packed week. Guys, we're going to be covering the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, everything in between. We'll have guest people coming on. We'll have great interviews. Just stick around. Okay. All right. Well, with that, I've asked you the questions. I've told you what opinions I need. So go ahead, take it away. And before you do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.